This unintentional sin is best rendered in versions not as something that we commit without knowing, whoops, that's sort of unintentional, but, and we've gone through this before, like in Romans 7 with Paul, when we commit a sin but we hate it, and it's like we fell into it rather than dived into it head first and reveled in it. You know, the sins that we commit as Christians and we just hate them, though that is the better rendition of the unintentional sin here. And it's contrasted to those who are brazenly violating the Lord's will and are like, I will sin to my dying breath because I love it. I mean, it's not the mark of a Christian, is it? So, and Hebrews even talks about those that make a mockery of the sacrifice of the Lord. Of course, there's no forgiveness of sins for them anymore. Verse 32. One day, while the people of Israel, and here's an example. One day, while the people of Israel were in the wilderness, they discovered a man gathering wood on the Sabbath day. The people who found him doing this took him before Moses, Aaron, and the rest of the community. Now, with the previous verses in mind, this guy is brazenly violating, sinning with a high fist to the Lord out of hatred. The people found him doing this, took him before Moses, Aaron, and the rest of the community. They held him in custody because they did not know what to do with him. Then the Lord said to Moses, the man must be put to death. The whole community must stone him outside the camp. So the whole community took the man outside the camp and stoned him to death, just as the Lord had commanded Moses. If you reject the Lord's rest, and even his picture that he's put of his rest in our week, with a high hand, there's nowhere to go but death.